High time we got to business news now. Adam Kirtley is here. Hi, Adam.
Oh, very good evening,
We're
Rachel.
talking about a new website launched today. I'm hoping to take on the ticket touts.
Yeah, now you may remember last week, I mean, they are very annoying when you get off the train at Twickenham or wherever it is and you approach people, you want a ticket, mate, and all that sort of stuff. You can also go online and pay well over the odds for concert tickets or sporting events. Well, you may remember last week the government announced it was launching a consultation on how best to tackle the scourge of the ticket touts. Millions of pounds are spent on tickets that don't exist. The government's move last week has not impressed many in the industry, though, including the Concert Promoters Association. Now, it's itself been pressing for a law banning touts, but it's not forthcoming. So today it's kind of given in, I guess, and launched its own site, officialboxoffice.com, which will allow touts to sell their wares. Well, earlier I spoke to the CPA's chairman, Rob Ballantyne, who explained the pragmatic approach.
We, as the Concert Promoters Association, are still very much against touting. We will continue to campaign for the government to outlaw touting, but whilst they endorse it and say that the secondary market is here to stay, then we see it as a responsible duty of ours to set up a website using as secure a method as possible for people to sell their tickets and buy their tickets. If you're a tout who's looking to make money out of selling tickets, the way you're going to make most money is by selling it through officialboxoffice.com.
Is this not really you having to admit defeat on the whole touting issue?
Oh, absolutely. It's a very sad day for us.
Well, joining us is Eric Baker. He's Chief Executive of Viagogo, one of the leading secondary market sites. Very good evening to you, Eric.
Good evening.
I guess you've got a rival now in officialboxoffice.com. Do you think it's ironic the biggest voice against touts has joined the other side?
Well, look, I think actually Rob deserves a lot of credit. We've had a lot of good debates over the years. Of course, he was at the forefront of rallying Parliament and trying to outlaw it, and I think he's come to the realization that everyone else has, which is that the fans want it, it's popular, and it's going to go on, so you might as well give people a safe, secure alternative.
Now, Viagogo, that's your company, is fine, I'm sure, but last year TicketTout.com went under and £1.5 million of customers' money went with it, as did Exclusive, another agency. Customers lost £2 million there. So, in a way, there is a call and there is a desire to clean this whole thing up.
No question. The websites that you mentioned are just one of many where if consumers go to a random website, it's no different than dealing with a shady person on a street corner and some random tout. And the whole reason we set up Viagogo here in the UK was to give people a safe, secure alternative. There's no reason that people should fall prey to these type of scam artists, and we think that as we've made traction with Viagogo, and I'm sure as there are reputable exchanges that get set up, these types of tricksters will be put out of business.
Shouldn't the government do more to protect the public, though, and stop us paying well over the odds? I mean, we heard the Six Nations trail there. I'd love to go to Six Nations. I haven't got 500 quid for a ticket.
Well, I think it's actually interesting that you use the Six Nations example because oftentimes the ticket prices aren't over the odds. And in fact, right now there are tickets on Viagogo that people are selling that they have to get rid of for less than face value.
To be honest, the way England performing at the moment, no one wants to go to
cheapest chips.
But I mentioned actually a couple of weeks ago, my dad bought a ticket for the England-Italy game up in the gods for 40 quid, and that was just via the usual, website. So, but that's lack of demand. Times are different, aren't they, when England are playing?
Yeah, no, there's no question about that. I think it highlights exactly that, which is it's really supply and demand. Sometimes it's over the odds, sometimes it's under. But I think the real thing that the government and everyone and we at Viagogo are concerned about is, look, no one ever put a gun to anyone's head to buy or sell a ticket. There's a market price. But what cannot be tolerated are these websites that are selling fraudulent tickets, not delivering the tickets, people aren't getting paid. That's unacceptable. And that's really what I think everyone wants to weed out. But the principle of fans trading tickets, I think everyone supports that now.
All right. Good to talk to you, Eric Baker, Chief Executive of Viagogo. Just very quickly...